I've been toying around with this idea and I can't find anything wrong with it. So please poke holes in this idea so that we can make it a stronger idea and maybe even a reality. But let's have the option to have a checkbox on the driver's license application which says exempt. Exempt from what? From being governed by any external force. I'll sign the driver's license application. You can know who I am and where I am, and you can use it on your census. But I have voluntarily given up my consent to be governed. I will not be regulated. I can govern myself. You can test me, and I will prove myself knowledgeable. I've read the books and I've armed myself. I don't need to be protected, and I know how to keep myself safe and healthy. If I need to, I'll even waive my privilege of dialing 911. Right? I just don't need it. There's nothing that the government can provide for me that I cannot provide for myself of a higher quality and more efficiently. That's my thoughts on it. So I'm offering a checkbox on the driver's license application for people who want to have and adopt personal responsibility for the most important parts of their lives, as opposed to delegating it out to an incompetent, quote-unquote, authority. Right? That would be something. And then have somebody within the DMV to actually test the people who are going to try to check that box and actually test that competency. Now there's somebody in the DMV who has to be competent in this as well. And then it would trickle into the police department itself, who would have to know who is available and who is not available to be regulated or detained for any kind of estoppel whatsoever, and who is to be left alone, who is available to regulate and who is to be left alone. And that would be that now the whole community is made more aware, we're all more intelligent, and blah, blah, blah. It's just that the whole world's better. Just a simple checkbox on the DMV application. Now, why don't we have that? That'd be easier than doing the 20 million step process from all of the other people and the gurus saying this is how you do it by filing this and this and this, right? You get the application, the state gets their bond, and we get left alone. The people who are actually competent and sincere and have a pure heart prove themselves and can be left alone, and everybody's happier for it. And then nobody that doesn't want that, the people who are, in my opinion, afraid, can still delegate out their safety and what have you and be governed. And nobody's out anything. What do we think?